Hey guys! I know it's a surprise because it's at night and it's late and it's the weekend and I don't really do too many on the weekend. So I was bored. I thought I'd pop on and talk to you guys because a lot of y'all have been asking me to do a video on dating online profiles, pics, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's get started. Looks, youth, you know, dating. Okay, a lot of us gotta date online. Okay, a lot of you guys have to date online, or a lot of you guys are dating online. So a lot of y'all don't have luck, and some of y'all don't have time to go out. And so dating online is one of your only options. And no one is, in that inbox, whatever. So how y'all doing? So why? I've done a few consultations with a lot of the women um, that have uh, that are in my group, and I always say, let me see your profile picture. And oh, I look good. 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 Don't worry, I look good. I know I look good. Well, let me see your profile picture. Okay. So a lot of times your profile picture is what turns men off. You know, if you look too serious, if you look too mean, if you don't smile, if your teeth aren't showing, all of these things are like clues and hints as to if you're hiding something. You know what I mean? If you look a different way than you look in person, don't put that picture up there, okay? Because that's just, it's catfishing and you're not going to get called back, you know? Um, so before you start dating online, make sure you get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? If you're older, you want to look younger. You know, if you're starting to date and you're older and you got to compete with younger women, you got to look young. Okay. Like for example, you see, I'm looking tonight. I don't look old tonight. I got this wig on, got these bangs, got this bubblegum pink on. I'm looking a little bit younger. So if I was single and I wanted to date online, this is something that I would use in my profile picture. I would be like, you know, I could at least take 10, 15 years off my age. Just this look, okay? How you doing? So if you look older, if you don't look as young as a lot of the women on the dating sites, then you need to have a makeover to look young, a youthful makeover, because we all know guys like young women, okay? So get you bangs often make you look younger. See, they cover up all your wrinkles, your eyebrows, your stress, your wrinkles, if you have any. Some people got receding hairlines and big foreheads and no edges. So, get you some bangs. How you doing? Um, you can look at this look. You guys, look at this. I know I look like I just got out of college or something. You know what I'm saying? I could get me a sugar daddy like this. So, you see, just a simple change can get you inbox, 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 inbox. Can I take you out? 5-star restaurant. Can I take you out? Can I take you out? What's your name? You look so good. How old are you? A lot of y'all are lying about your age on these dating websites and they don't believe you. You know. So if you want to lie about your age, you need to look like the age you're lying about. A lot of women say, "Oh, I look this young," but you really don't. Not compared to the women who are that young that they're actually looking at. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a little age on you, like I do, I'm old. Get you a wig with some bangs. Get you some clip-in bangs. Get you something like the bang. This will make you look young automatically. Longer hair, but not too much. You pull it back. You push it back. You know, light makeup. Okay, light, cute makeup. Uh, if you can pull your eyes up with like a ponytail or something, that helps too. Look, Janet Jackson, she do that all the time. It's like an instant facelift. Okay. So, ladies, if you're dating online, you're not getting any luck. Try a youthful look. I promise you're gonna get hit up all the time. Okay. Um. So, anyways, yeah, bangs. Yeah, they get in your eye, but you'll get used to it. Just you can't wear lashes and bangs because then you'll be like the hairs will be fighting. Mm-hmm. But once you get used to them, it's like it's not a big deal. But look, like you can take 10 years off of your age. Yes. And clear skin, highlight, pink lips, gloss, simple eye, little bit of shadow, maybe a wing and some mascara or little lashes. If you put too much, you're not going to look too young. You're going to look forced. You know what I'm saying? Covering stuff up. If you just do a little bit, you know, hi, I'm here. Da, 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 da. This is how I look when I wake up. This, I just put on some wings and a little highlight. That's all I need. Y'all don't know this is like 18 layers. Okay? So, does working age your notice women who work look old? Well, it just depends because, like, some people don't care about their job and they don't stress over their job. They just do the bare minimum and come home and get a check. That was me. But if you like really into your job and that you work like really hard and stuff like that, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna age you, because you're working. But like I said, you can cover up some of that age with different looks. You know what I'm saying? Hairstyles, clothes, makeup. So if you're older, and also your voice, lighten your voice. A lot of women that I hear, they have deep voices, and they don't realize this because this is just their normal voice, but it's deep, you know. And the higher your voice is, not the higher, but the softer and the pitch that it is also sounds youthful if you put it at the right tone. You know what I'm saying? And men like, you know, they don't like deep voices like this. They like, oh, how are you? How are you? Okay, that's nice. Oh, you look so cute. Da da da. I really like that. Not da 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 da. Take the bass out of your voice. A lot of women can't help it, but you gotta practice. You have to take the bass out of your voice. You're not talking to your kids. You're not talking to your employees. You're not talking to your coworkers. You're talking to someone who wants you to sound and act like, you know, a date, a feminine woman, da 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 da. So you gotta put on this act and this wig and some makeup, and you have to play the role. Okay. Now this is not for all dating. This is just for dating when you're trying to date someone with a purpose. A purpose of getting them to want to be generous to you, to want to see you more, gift you, take care of you, things like that. This is not something that you do because you're desperate. This is a strategy, okay? Because I know a lot of women are probably gonna come over here. Well, I don't have to do all of that. If they don't like me how I am, oh well, oh well. More for other people. So this is for strategy, okay? So all you need to do is, a lot of people want to hurry up and start dating. They don't want to work on themselves first. You can't jump out of one relationship and you hadn't even gotten yourself together and then jump into dating. You gotta take some time and get yourself together, okay? Unless you're already together, then you can jump, okay? That's why you always need to maintain. Always need to maintain, or at least be able to, you know, keep your confidence up enough to where you can jump right into dating until you transform into what you really want, at that time to be. Okay. Um, do I have any advice for guys? I also don't want to date uh online unless it happens via social media organically. Um, like I for me it's easy. Like I would think it was easy because everybody's online. Um, but you would eventually meet. This is just how you meet. You would meet online, but you'd be in the same city. You know what I'm saying? You would go to like a local online dating. Then you would eventually meet, but this is just how you would find each other. So, but see, the thing about that is a lot of people say, "Oh, you didn't delete your profile," after, and we've been on 4 dates. What are you still looking? Da, 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 da. So that's why you have to have like a different one with an alias if you're still looking, or just say, oh, I never took it down. I don't even go on there anymore. Go under a different name. I don't know. Okay. So another thing is a lot of women are worried about their weight, their weight, their weight. Okay. I I've seen, okay, if you gotta choose a struggle. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all gotta choose a struggle. And I've said this before. If you're a little bit bigger, you need to work a lot on this. Okay? You need to put in extra overtime up on here. So this makes up for that. Okay? If you're not good here and you're not good here, you need to pick one to work on. And that's where you need to focus until the other one can get on the same level. You know what I'm saying? So if you're overweight, focus on makeup, focus on your teeth, focus on your hair, focus on your lashes and nails, skin, speech, voice, personality. Work on all of those things, okay? So this is just, the extra weight is just something different, okay? Because you look good here, you sweet, you're pretty, you smell good, you're taken care of, you take care of yourself. This is just going to attract the people that don't mind a little extra, meat. Okay. So I have seen overweight girls who are, very pretty and with, nice looking men, rich men, da da da. You got to take care of yourself. You know, you got to take more care of yourself than the skinny girls. Okay. You got to be extra. You got to have extra soft skin, extra, don't look on nails, extra nice nails, good breath, good hygiene. You gotta go the extra mile, because if you can do all that, you know, they're not going to view you the same as someone else who is overweight that doesn't take care of themselves. You know what I mean? The sloppy people that just throw on a sweatshirt and some leggings and some flip flops because they can't fit anything. You want to wear something nice, a dress, heels or shoes. You want to wear accessories and jewelry and stuff like that. Just because you're big doesn't mean you don't deserve to date. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You just have to look extra good and take extra care of yourself and be confident in the weight that you're in. Because somebody's gonna love that confidence. Somebody's gonna be like, I wonder what it's like to date her. She's beautiful. Yeah, she's a little thick and she's a little big, but I never had a big girl. Let me see what this is about. Ooh, she might keep me warm in the winter. Da da da. He might get turned on. He might only date big girls after he dates you. And if y'all break up, oh, I need me another big girl. They can cook. They're warm. They're, da 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 da. So who knows? Don't be afraid to get out there because you got some junk in your trunk and some extra pounds. Okay. I mean, don't don't be. A little extra weight makes you look younger. You know what I'm saying? And especially in the face, you don't even need Botox. Look at it. Okay. When you're all skinny and you look like a skeleton and a zombie, all this is hanging and this is hanging. Got bags and stuff. I got natural collagen and cheek implants and Botox. It's called fat. Okay. Okay. Someone says guys care more about body than face. Yeah, that's only when they want to do something, um, like have sex. But when they marry you, you gotta have face too. Mm-hmm. So don't let that hold you back. Take it and embrace it. Make it work for you. Okay. You should go on YouTube and look up all the plus size models and plus size beauty bloggers. Dang. I'm like, y'all look good, Made me want to go shopping, and I could, the plus size stores and stuff. I'm like, ooh, this look nice. Um, so I'm like, just embrace yourself. Take pictures of yourself now. Don't take pictures from 18 years ago. Don't take pictures from 5 years ago. You need a picture that you took at least this month. And keep updating your pictures if you use pictures, okay? This is going to keep you active, keep you taking care of your looks, da 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 da. If you post a picture with your hair straight and in a certain style, don't show it with an afro, okay? Because this is what they're clicking on. You have to understand it. Uh, so make sure you understand the picture is what they want, okay? So make sure the picture is good. And remember, men will click on someone that looks young quicker. So you want a youthful appearance, not so much harsh colors, not so much dark harsh colors. You want something cute, feminine, juicy, but not like too risque, classy, young, fresh. You can even do a little bit of young, mysterious, um, you know, if you're older and you got to compete. The young girls don't have to do all this because they're already young. Y'all got to do the other stuff that I told y'all to do. Be mysterious, look classy. Don't show everything, okay? Okay. So, and I don't fat bash or weight bash or nothing. I don't think that people should not date because they're a certain size. I think everybody should date because people like people in all sizes, okay? I know it. They do. So don't be discouraged and don't and a lot of the people in the comments, oh, just go exercise and watch what you eat. Da, da, da. Okay, that's good advice, but at this time, they can't lose 80 pounds overnight, but they still want to date. So don't be afraid to get out there. I wouldn't. Sorry, y'all. I clicked the wrong button. Um, it says if you're fat, chances of dating successful men are lower. If you go older, it's not lower. Okay. If you're a little chubby, go for an older man. They'll be glad to have you, girl. They'll be like, ooh, she's young. Ooh, she's tender. Or go for a man who's big. Go for a big man. You know, there's some big men out there with money. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, someone says, please keep your hair consistent. Had my hair curly on online pictures and straighten it and some dates. And the men were like, where's your curly hair? Da, da, da. I love the book. Oh, thank you. I forgot. Yeah, my book came out. Thank you, whoever. Um, Let me see your name. I'm gonna say your name. Janelle B. Thank you. I love you. I love all of you who bought my book. Thank you. I need to put that in the description box, but you can go to Amazon and download Too Pretty to Pay Bills by Shiva Seven. And get my ebook, y'all. I finally wrote the ebook. Well, someone thought I should have an ebook, and I, everybody was saying, "Oh, book, book, book." So I kind of took a lot of the things, key points that I like to make, and that's what you can get in the book. Mm-hmm. So someone says I'm aging backwards. Well, I try. I think a lot of aging comes with worry. I don't worry about nothing. Okay, stop worrying about everything. Stop being emotionally involved in everything. Stop being overly concerned with everything, and you won't age. Like, don't care about nothing except what you care about. A stress-free life. You know. Um, that's what I think. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. You can't make me care either. And don't hold stuff in. Like, if you're mad and you're upset, either write it down or go tell somebody else. Go tell your friend. You don't want to explode on the person that you're being strategic with, but don't hold all that stuff in. Go, like, that's why we have the group. People come in there and blow off steam. Like, this guy did that. This guy did that. And they feel much better because they have people to talk to, and they can blow off that steam. They're not holding it inside, and that stress is not growing. So have somebody to talk to, and that's like-minded, and get all your stuff off your chest, and y'all, bounce back off of each other. Because if you don't have no one to talk to, if you're just all stressed and always worried and holding stuff in, that causes premature aging as well. Um, so someone says smoke a joint. Can you talk about hair? Do you believe that there are some natural hair looks that can be classy? Um, it just depends on the kind of man. Like let me tell y'all, I live in the suburbs. I live in like the suburbs, okay? Rich white people, Asians, da 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 da. Sprinkles of black, okay? Sprinkles. I went to my daughter's school, was Friday, and there are interracial couples. There's a lot of interracial couples. The woman always has natural short hair. The man is white, older, and they have the mixed kids. So if you're going, like, some guys like that, you know, and the women are very confident. They're not. They're just, the women who I see who are married to like white guys, um, and they're in a very nice neighborhood and da da da. They're like the soccer moms, and they're very much involved in school and stuff like that. They wear their hair natural, blah blah blah. They don't carry Gucci and Louis and stuff like that. They're just suburban moms, you know, and they have little natural fro, and they wear the headband and just as happy as can be. They're married and they live a good lifestyle. So a lot of times, if you're dating certain type of men, they like it. They don't mind it. It's good. It's okay. But if you're dating somebody to be arm candy, a trophy, things like that, it's different. You know what I mean? These people are married, they got kids, they're in a PTA. It's different. So when you're trying to catch something, if they don't approach you, with what you look like naturally, and you should have two profiles. This is what I'm gonna say. If you're in the natural hair, um, you know, cluster, put one picture with natural hair on one dating site. Put one picture of you with a wig or weave or whatever on another site, and see which one is getting that attention. You know what I'm saying? So put your classy hair, natural hairstyle on one profile on one dating site, and put whatever hair site you want to compare it to on another website, and see which one is getting more action. Okay, do the experiments yourself, and then you'll have a better feel of what you can do. Okay. Okay. But was she natural before they met, or I don't know, because her hair was short, so I don't know if she cut it all off or what. I don't know their story, but they all look happy. That's all I'm gonna say. They all look pretty much happy. Man was fine, woman was fine, kids were fine. You know, so didn't matter after the fact. Um. So this, like, a lot of people run into, they think that this is a problem, and it just depends on the person that wants to date you, and where they're going to take you as well. Like, a lot of times people are very conformative. Okay, so if they're taking you to a nice restaurant, a five-star restaurant, and it's real super fancy and da da da, and you got to dress up, you got to have a jacket on if you're a guy. The women dress up, da da da. If you don't fit into that description of what it looks like to go there and be in conformity, then they might not take you there. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh well, people are gonna stare because just like a lot of stuff going on here. I don't want that attention. I don't want that extra attention. I'm already dating a young girl. I don't want the extra attention on there. So a lot of guys will just take you somewhere else, or back out on the date, or not even click on a profile, because this is what they're thinking. Like, if I go out in public with this person, people are going to stare at us, because, people already stare at you anyway if you have like dreads or something like that, and you go up into a certain type of, environment. They're going to stare. That's just how they do. So you have to also consider their comfortableness with your hair. Okay. That's why. And I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to say, hey, this is how some people think. I had someone say, I'm not going to name names or give any super details, but I had someone that was uncomfortable because I had a consultation with someone, and she was uncomfortable with the person's look of what they had on their head. And I'm like, well, you know, why? Because people are going to stare. I'm like, okay, well, is he this? He has money. He's this and he's that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, well, then you need to accept it, because if you want what he got, you got to accept everything he got. So a lot of times we have to either become comfortable with something we're uncomfortable with, or we have to understand that that person might be uncomfortable and kind of realize, maybe that's why we're not getting as many inboxes. And it's not your fault. It's, who are you trying to date? You know, what are you trying to do? You know, if you're trying to date someone with a lot of money, trying to upgrade, not all of those type of guys are going to be as open-minded as these guys that are not as successful. You'll find some, yeah, 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 you'll find some, but majority is what I'm saying. Okay. Um. Anyway, and I noticed like a lot of women from the conscious community and stuff like that now want to become, they tired of the whole tips and the dusties, and now they want to come join my group. But they come in, ready and have an open mind, and willing to listen and willing to upgrade and willing to change certain things, or you know um, make adjustments or do whatever to get what they need. you know because once you have accepted a certain lifestyle and it's not working for you anymore, you got to do something different to get different results. Okay, you got to do something different to get different results. You can't stay the same and just switch up the type of men that you date and the places that you go. No, you got to do a lot of things different. Okay, you can't just hop out of some dusty relationship and hop into a relationship with someone that's going to pay all your bills without changing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you need to also realize that I'm just being honest. It's not anything personal. It's just observations. That's all it is. Okay. What are some things woman can do in her spare time to upgrade herself so that she can get a better upgrade? Take care of yourself. Put yourself first. You know, invest in yourself. Invest in your beauty. Invest in good makeup. Invest in your hair, your hairstyle, haircut, whatever color. Get your nails did. Invest in your wardrobe a little bit more. Um, and if you don't have a lot of money, then go to nice thrift shops where you can find nice items, and stuff like that. But you have to invest in yourself first. You have to look like the lifestyle you want. And I always say that. If you don't look like somebody's wife who don't have to work, you don't have to drench yourself in jewels and handbags, but look the other part. You know what I'm saying? The hair, the makeup, the clothes. Um, as far as the modesty and classiness and like little sexiness. Don't walk around looking like, you know, someone who can't be approached, or someone who can't be seen as a wife, or someone who they're not going to take care of you. You gotta look like a gold digger. I was watching the Muhammad Ali story with Will Smith tonight. That's how his last wife got him. She was straight up gold digger. She was walking around. She was walking around looking classy. Had her little hair, her little jacket on. She just walked by. He was like, "Hey, come here. Yeah, you come here." He picked her out because she was flawless. Okay, so that's how you gotta be. You gotta look flawless all times if you want to upgrade the type of man, because they're going to notice you because you have taken that extra time, extra energy to make yourself stand out and look good for them, and they're going to notice you, and that's how you get the upgrade. um and smile. A lot of you guys walking around, a lot of you girls walking around, smile. It's very feminine. It's like makes you look happy, approachable. um How do you avoid getting bored of the guy when I pick him just for his money? Have your goals. Don't worry about him. You're not supposed to be entertained by him. Okay? Your goal is to get the money. Keep your mind focused. Okay? Think about what you're going to be buying with this money while he's talking. Think about what clothes you want. Make your Amazon wish list in your head or something. I don't know. Keep your eye on the prize, not him. Okay? It's like how do you stop getting bored at your job that you have to go to if you work? You focus on something else. What am I going to do after work? What am I going to eat for lunch? What I'm going to go do this weekend? Focus on something else. Okay. What about the men who hit on you when your makeup is loungy clothes? When you throw, they like low standard women. Okay. They see you're not high maintenance, and so they think you'll go to Applebee's with them. Um, or if you're just a natural beauty, and they see you and they think, "Oh wow, what a beautiful, natural looking woman," they might like you for that. But imagine if you got dressed up and they saw you, and then they showed up in some t-shirt and jeans because that's how they met you. You gotta like always look good. If people approach you when you're not looking your best, the best thing to do is say, "Oh, you caught me when I'm running errands. Oh my goodness," blah 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 blah. So when you meet someone, speak extra, proper. Let them know that you still have high standards. Mention something like, "Oh, I have to go pick up my clothes from the cleaners, and I have to go run to the bank, and da, 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 da. I have to go get my nails." Say some stuff that lets them know that you still high maintenance, even though you're looking crazy. Okay. Yeah, these bangs are in your eye. Might have to push them up or cut them a little bit. Um, how do you feel about women like Cardi B winning in the dating department after engagement? I think she knows what she wants and she doesn't care about what people thinks, and she, usually gets it. I think she's a good example of a woman who knows what she wants. And, someone like her, they don't care what people think. They're going to be themselves, and that's what's attractive about them, you know, the most, that they're themselves. So she was a stripper too. Yeah, like a lot of people think, oh, hoes don't get married. These virtuous girls do. Every hoe I know is married. Okay, every hoe I know. Every good girl I know is either divorced or single. And none of them married. So if y'all sitting out there saving it and being good and virtuous and stuff like that, remember, none of that stuff matters. hmm How do you get things from men while I'm only 22? That's when I met. That's when I met James. I met him at 22, and I was getting stuff from him in 2 weeks. Bills paid, car notes, all bills paid, cash. So it just depends on how much they want you. Okay? You got to find someone that wants you more than you want them, and they'll give you whatever you want. They got to have money though. So just find someone that wants you more than you want them, and make sure that they have money. And everything you ask for, you'll be given because you're young. Hmm. Yeah, 22 is a good age to get whatever you want. Believe me. You gotta ask though. You can't be shy. Because if they're old, first of all, they go, "Oh, she's so young. That's so cute." She's not afraid. They're not gonna see you as a gold digger because you're not. Because they still think you're dumb and naive. They just gonna think you really need something. You know. Oh, I need this. I need that. You know. Um, don't demand it. It's like I need. Let them be the hero. That's how you get it. And don't ask for a lot. Ask for little pieces here and there. And they'll get tired of just handing you here and here. They'll just say, "Let me just give you a bunch of money." You know. Um, or have a big problem like an emergency, a car emergency or something, and you need money to fix your brakes or something. Let them think that they're helping you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Do you get bored of James, or do you want a man that you really like besides money? Actually, I don't get bored with James at all because all he does is, the same thing he does every day. I don't get bored with him. I don't get bored at all because he's very predictable, and I have so much stuff to do. I can't even get bored. I don't have time to get bored. I got 2 kids. I do readings, consultations. I have 4 channels, so I don't get bored at all because I'm busy. Um, so I don't know. Like all he comes home, he goes downstairs, um, watches sports, whatever, eats and da da da. I'm up here doing my thing, and I'll go watch TV with him or watch a movie together. Da 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 da. We've been together so long, I'm used to him. It's just like being used to someone. You don't really get bored. That's just your life. It's like I've been with him since I was 22, and I'm 38. So, like, do you get bored with your mom? Do you get bored with your sister? Do you get bored with your family members? It's the same thing. It's like you just live in the same house. You're so used to each other. There is no getting bored anymore. It's not like you're dating. It's like this is your life. This is where you live. Da da da. So it's just normal. So I don't even see it. I don't even think that I could get bored because I've been with him so long. It's just I'm used to him. It's weird. I get bored with people I don't know that well, and because it's not like a comforting or used to feeling. And I could see how I could get bored with a guy I was dating if I didn't know him very long. But when I first started dating James, I would just drink. I would be I was just like, oh, let's get some wine. I would make wine make you happy. Mhm. And like, ooh, let's go out, James. Let's go party. Let's go to the club. Let's go to the bar. Let's go eat. Let's go do this. Let's get this. Let's go do that. Let's go to the beach. And everything I wanted to do, he did. So I couldn't get bored. We were always out and about with the top down, playing music, just living it up. Like today, we went to Z Gallery and picked out some decor for the house, and then we're having it delivered in December. And we took the kids, and then we went to eat, and that was fun for us. E e e e. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my husband is old, but you know, he don't look that old. Like he doesn't look his age at all. But yeah, I've been with him so long though, so it doesn't even matter. I've been with him since he was what 40 something, and I was 22. So when I met him, he was in his 40s, and I was in my 20s. Should I be worried about false rape accusations as a successful man? Uh, you should be more worried about somebody trying to have a baby for you. So we're strap up. They can get more money from child support. They can't get money if you're in prison. Okay. Am I satisfied and happy with the older guy? Money does bring him. I can look. I can do what I do. I can stay home all day. I can sleep all day. I can go shop and buy whatever I want. I can do anything. I don't have to check my bank account. You know, if I want to go eat, he'll take me out to eat. If I want to go shop, he'll take me to shop. If I want some stuff from Z Gallerie, he's taking me to Z Gallerie. Of course, I'm happy. Like, I'm not longing for something else. I've had this relationship since I was 22. You know, it's everything I want because it's like, okay, older guys, they're more mature. They're not trying to go hang out with their friends. They're not trying to have guys night. They're not trying to be in the street. They're not looking to upgrade on you for a younger model because if they did, it would look super ridiculous because they are already old and you are already way younger than them. You know, you're not going to have a lot of the problems that you're going to have with someone dating the same age. You know, you're not going to have the problems like that. You know, and then, you know, you're not going to have the problem where other women are trying to really steal your man because of his looks and his success. You know, it's like, okay, the only women hitting on him are the women his age, and he don't want them because he got me. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier. There's less worry. It's they're home every night. They cook. Yeah. So it's very comforting, actually. So, you know, I don't like, I love my life because I don't worry at all about nothing. No bills, no nothing. I don't have any debt. I have zero debt. I mean, like the mortgage, but you know, that's it. And it's not my debt either. So that's it. Everything is paid for. I can pay for everything cash. I don't even have credit cards. I have debit cards. Okay? Because I don't need to put nothing on credit. Everything is at my fingertips. Everything that I want. You know. I'm the only thing that's wrong with me is I'm a little thrifty. I can't like okay, so I did splurge a little bit. I bought a Versace scarf from Saks Fifth Avenue online. So yes. Where's the thing? But I did splurge. And I'll splurge on purses and stuff like that. But I don't, you know. So, oh, and they got the points. They gave me some money too. But this is a Versace scarf. Let's see. The Parisian blue Versace. So, you know, why not? Versace on the floor. I can just go shop online anytime, all day. I mean, it's when you have everything and you can just shop online and don't have to worry about it and buy whatever you want. It's like you don't really want to do it no more because it's like the thrill is gone after you can have everything you want. So here we go. It's very nice. Yeah, it's a scarf, but hey, it's winter coming up, so I'll be able to wear it. It's very nice. So yeah, that's why I date older men because I can get whatever I want, and I don't have to work. Mm-hmm. Um, I mean, I work for myself doing this, and you know my little consultations and stuff like that. But I don't have to go and sit in someone's office or slave in someone's job and, follow someone else's rules and rush and punch a clock. I don't have to do none of that. I work for myself. So don't need it. Being 27, 28 must be hard if people feel old at 24. So, and if you're dating an older man, like I said, and you keep your looks up, you still get whatever you want after years of marriage. As long as you look good. Like, he always showing his friends my picture. He's always at work showing his coworkers my picture. This is my wife. This is my wife. This is my wife. Because his send me a picture. Send me a picture. I'm gonna show somebody. What you look like. I'm like, okay. Selfie time. See, you're a young guy. They're not gonna do all of that. They're gonna be looking at other women. And the older men's friends are gonna be their age. So when they can show them a picture of their young wife or their young girlfriend, that old man is going to be impressed. His friend's going to be impressed. Like, ooh, and they're going to see him as the man, So you're going to get benefited even more. And they can't have you walking around looking raggedy, so they're going to fix you up, keep you with nice things and things like that. Take you places because they want to be seen out in public with you because it's a measure of their success. So you're going to get the grade A treatment. You're not going to be pushed off. They're not going to be afraid to claim you online or in public or stuff like that. They're going to want to show you off to everyone, So, and you're going to get to shine because they want you to look nice. So they're going to keep your looks presentable, your clothes and everything. So when you're dating online, remember this formula. Go for older, look as young as you can, fix your hair, fix your makeup to look young if you're older. If you're already young, just do what you do. But don't age yourself, by putting on too much makeup and stuff. A lot of girls put on too much and you can tell like it just looks like somebody drew on your face. Okay. Make sure, I know sometimes my biggest issue is my brows. It's very hard to have a natural brow if you're drawing them in. That's one of the hardest things. If you're not sure, don't go extra heavy unless that's the look you're going for. And guys, they don't like that. They like a natural brow. You got a heavy brow, yeah, that's for the camera. That's for Instagram. That's for your makeup channels or whatever. But when you're going out on a date, make sure them brows look real at least, and they're not this big and look like a Sharpie drew them on. Don't do that. Or if you don't know how to do the brows, get these bangs, because they won't see them. Like if you just helpless at brows, get some bangs, clip in bangs or something. Okay, just be like this. You can't really see if I messed up on my brow or not. Okay. My husband will probably throw you on the street. What you need to worry about, not you brows. Oh yeah, he gonna probably throw me on the street. That's fine. I just get somebody else. I still look good. Plus, I'll get all this money from the alimony and the divorce and the house and all that. So I'll be rich still. I'll still have money. So whatever, you can throw me out. I'd probably be better off if I was thrown out. Actually, I could date and I still have the same lifestyle. Because I got 2 kids. That's 2 child supports, alimony, half the house, and the divorce settlement. That's pretty good. That's probably a lot. A lot. Why don't I take half of James's money and leave him? Because the life insurance. They can't take half of that until it's time. And plus, I took marriage vows till death do us part. And I intend to keep that contract. Why leave with a half when I can leave with all? He's way older than me. I'm in it to win it. Okay. I already know I'm gonna be a young widow or young looking widow. I'll have my second husband. He's gonna be rich too. And he ain't gonna know I even have money. How are young men in college getting sex if all they girls go for older men? Because there's dumb women who will sleep with cute guys for free and they don't know any better. There's pick me's, young girls who are trying to fall in love or have fun or experience the college life. But when you're older and you have strategy and you know exactly what you want, you're not doing all that stuff for free. You know, when you're a kid in college, you're just having fun. That's why I said, go get all that stuff out your system. And when you date an older man, focus on that. Yeah. Let me see these comments. You really just use that poor guy. No, I don't. Shoot. He used me. He uses me to look like he's very successful because he has a beautiful young wife. I'm the mother of his kids. I take care of his kids. Um, he gets to be with me. Okay. Who's using who? So I don't use him. He gets plenty in return. So that's why I have the lifestyle I have because he gets plenty in return. He haven't tried to leave or give me up or upgrade or nothing. So I guess he happy. I guess he like being used. I mean, it's better to be used by someone you like than to be used by someone you don't like. Because everybody uses people. My kids use me to drive them to school. My kids use me to buy them toys. But you don't have feelings for him. You want him to die. No, I didn't say I wanted him to die. I said I'm sure he's gonna die before me. I never said I want James to die. I just said I know he's old. He's gonna die before me, unless I get in a car accident or something. But if if we die of natural causes, he's gonna go before me. That's just common sense. He's much older. So I'm saying, if he goes before me, I'm gonna have it all. So why would I leave? Why would I leave now when he's already old? You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna go get? Some young guy that I gotta take care of? We're gonna go get somebody old I gotta start over with and manipulate him, put me on life insurance, 401k, uh, medical insurance. I ain't starting over. I got a lot invested. I got a lot invested. A lot. That's it. A lot of y'all don't know how marriage works. It is a business deal. Okay. I have a lot invested in this marriage. So why would I leave? That's done. That's like being a senior partner at a law firm to leave and go become a paralegal somewhere. If the other partner dies, you head partner and you get all this money. Okay. So no, I'm not leaving anytime soon. Hmm. Eh. What? So I keep telling women the message uh, is a business. Oh, marriage is a business deal. Why do they tell me it's about love? Because they don't know any better. They don't know any better. They were told it's about love, but y'all, this bangs is getting on my nerves. Look, I swear, I couldn't. I'm. This is for the profile picture only. Click. Um, but you've been told and programmed that marriage is about love. In the old days, it was about joining families and joining wealth. Okay, and in some countries, and still, you can't marry, or a family won't allow you to marry certain people because the merge was not beneficial. So it is a business deal. The first time, probably, like, y'all remember the movie Titanic, where Rose had the rich guy and he was rich to her, then she met Jack and he was homeless, and they fell in love and da 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 da. That was when women started trying to fall in love and rebel against marrying for money and stuff like that. Because marriage in those days was for money, you know. Then, women want to be like, oh, I want to be in love with this homeless dude. Um, and I'm gonna, I'll take your necklace though. So the point is, it's just something that women started wanting to be. Oh, I want to be in love with this person. It doesn't matter about money, da da da. Because a lot of the time, the woman had money because her family was rich. And then this mentality kept going, and they put it in movies. Oh, I can't marry him. Oh, I'm not in love with him. And, y'all remember that movie Arthur from the 80s, and I knew they remade it. And he didn't want to marry that rich girl. He wanted to marry the poor girl. That's how it started. The people had money, so they didn't need money. Not that they just wanted love. But when you don't got money and all you want is love, how are you going to eat? You're going to struggle. So that's how all of that got started. Like, you would fall in love. It's easy to fall in love than to love somebody, get married, and struggle. Okay. It's easier to get married to somebody rich who can take care of you, who can provide your every need, to take you anywhere, give you anything, and fall in love with them. That's easier than being in love with somebody and struggling. You know, that's a lot easier to me. It's very easy. I would rather be married to someone and fall in love with them as I grow. That's, a lot of women in other cultures, they don't even sleep with their husbands until they're married. They don't even really get to know their husbands until they're married. They have to do it that way anyway. You might as well get somebody with some money and you fall in love with them over the years. Um, but for me, I dated James like 5 years before we got married. So I was already in love. I was in love with the lifestyle, how he treats me, everything he gave me, the lifestyle I could have with him, the future generations I could build with him, the children that's going to come of it and be stable and have whatever they want. I was in love with that. I can't be in love with you because you cute and we got some stuff in common, but we going to be living in a roach apartment. I can't be in love with that because I don't respect it. I can't be in love with someone I don't respect. So that's the first thing, you know. I don't see past your flaws. I hone in on your flaws, and if they bother me, I can't do it. Okay, your flaws are being broke and lazy and playing video games all day, but you cute and we got some stuff in common. I'm not gonna fall in love with you. Okay, I fall in love with ambition, drive, success. A man that can take care of you, someone who likes you a lot, puts you on a pedestal. That's what I fall in love with. I don't fall in love with this stupid crap they got out here today. I don't fall in love with that. I could never do it. Why? Because it did nothing for me. Like if I fell in love with that, everybody would be calling me stupid. Oh, you stupid. Why you with him? Oh, girl. Ugh, why are you with him? I don't want to answer that. No one's asking me why I'm with James because they know. No one's telling me to leave James. No one's telling me to do nothing with James. Everybody like James. They like his Christmas presents. They like coming over at the house. They like everything. So, you know, imagine Christmas time. Holiday seasons are coming up. We're gonna have a nice decorated house, food, family, drinks, stuff like that. You can't have that when you're struggling and broke, unless you go to somebody else's house. So no, I don't want anything less. And when you're dating online, keep this stuff in mind. If you're trying to go for marriage, aim high. Don't aim low. Don't accept whatever. Put your nice picture up. Do what you need to do to get the attention that you want from a certain type of guy and go with it. Don't worry about love. Don't worry about, oh, I don't know if I could date an older man. Da, da, da. Because, it's easy. All they do is keep their word, show up. What else? Pay for stuff. No baby mama drama because most of the time, if they do have kids, they grown. Okay? You ain't got to fight with them going up back and forth with the baby mama. You don't have to deal with none of that because they're old. You don't have to worry about them trying to hang out all night because they sleepy by 10 o'clock. Okay? So what I don't see nothing wrong with it. I see everything right with it. An old man is exactly what you want your young man to be. That's what you want him in. You want him faithful. You want him to respect you. You want him to cook. You want him to buy you stuff. You want him to pay for everything. You want him to do. That's old man. You can't get that in a young man. So that's what I go for. That's what I will always go for in every lifetime here and thereafter. I'm going for the old. So people don't judge you if you sleep with an old dusty dude. He's not dusty because he's paid. His clothes are very nice. Oh. He dresses very sharp, very distinguished. Drives a very nice car. He's not dusty. Broke people are dusty, and plus he don't even look his age. You know, we got some. We have youth. I don't know. I mean, he has his mom is 91. Ooh, she don't even look. She looks 60. His mom is 91 and looks 60. So we got that vitality. And so Layla and Sasha, they gonna have some good genes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and his family's coming over here this Christmas. He's paying off for all of them. Well, three of them to come over because they live in Arkansas, and they're gonna be here this Christmas. So it's all good, and we got room for them. Mm-hmm. Can you do a video about anti-aging tips? You know what? I think I think the most important thing in any anti-aging regimen is understanding, okay, genetics. First of all, it's genetics. If your mom look young, look at your mom and look at your dad first. If they look old for their age or if they look their age, chances are you're going to have that same fate. So if your parents look old or look their age, then you're going to have to start in your 20s or your teens, okay? With the anti-age and anti-wrinkle, staying out the sun, sunblock, wrinkle cream, all that good stuff. Moisturizing, not stressing out, don't smoke, don't drink too much, drink a lot of water, make sure you wash and exfoliate, stuff like that, you know. Um, if your mom looks young for her age and nobody believes her that she's that age, then you can start in your 20s and mid 20s, to do the stuff. Um, Anti-aging, uh, keep it moisturized, exfoliated, same thing. But make sure that you're doing it consistently every day, or every other day at least. So, and not worrying about everything. Worry creates wrinkles, you know, and worrying doesn't even solve the problem. It's just wasting time. So, how can men use women for sex when women want sex too? Well, okay, there's a formula. Okay, when a man wants something from a woman who is out of his league and he knows he can't have her, that's when she demands the money. Okay, when he's had sex with all the average women, the ones he can get with no problem, then he wants to move on to something a little bit nicer that's gonna cost him some money. Okay, especially when he starts getting paid. When he gets older, when he's more successful, the women that he's used to getting for free, he don't want them no more because now he feels like he deserves more. Okay, so then he tries to impress them. Well, let me buy you a drink. Let me take you out. Let me take you shopping. Da, da. When you get older, it's different because you feel like you deserve more. You know, it's just like a woman. When you're a teenager, when you're young, you have fun. You sleep with guys. You sleep with your boyfriend. But when you get serious about marriage, you want to date. You want to date up. You want nice things. You want to go to nice places. And you start dating for money. And you aim for guys who can never have you without money. You know what I'm saying? So it's very easy. It's just who you're aiming for. Who's your target? Yeah. So Um, go to toner. I started using oil of Olay, in high school. I don't know. It seemed good. Like I use high end products though. I don't use the cheap stuff. You know, just bang. I don't use cheap stuff on my face because you have to invest in yourself. You know, and you don't want to put cheap stuff on your face because that's your face. Makeup, yeah, you can get cheap makeup, but skincare products, you gotta at least go high end drugstore high end. If you can't go department store high end, at least go high end drugstore. Get the best one in the drugstore if you're gonna do drugstore because the stuff that you can get at the dermatologist versus the stuff you can get at CVS is a lot different. Okay, you have so much um, things going onto your skin every day, your facial expressions, your stress, your worry, the food that you eat, environments that you're in, drinking. So you need to also be putting in quality face products. And looking youthful is also an attitude. If you always look mean, young people are mostly happy. They're not upset. They're not worried. They don't have an attitude. They're like, they're not like this all the time. They're happy. That's why men like younger women because they equate them with happiness and childlike. So if you're childlike and you're happy and you're always bubbly and stuff, they like that. They're attracted to that because youthful people are often less worried, less stressed. It's more happy go lucky. So if you're trying to look youthful, you also have to act happy, act the part. Don't be judgmental. Like, don't be pessimistic. Like, I don't know. Don't frown on all your pictures thinking you look sexy and this is a resting bitch face because they don't equate that with youthful unless you're already just naturally young and they can tell. If you're old, you can't do that no more. You gotta And an angle, like a huge angle in the profile shot, is also youthful. Like because most grown women will just pose like this, or like this. Young women don't care. They'll, you know, old women are like trying to suck it in. Young women are like, they look extra happy and stuff. You gotta think young, act young, be happy. That's what they want. They don't want some other old bitter woman in their life. They probably either got divorced or just left somebody their own age, and they want something new and fresh and exciting. And if you're dating an older guy and you're young, remember that you can't get old with them. You can't act like them. You gotta act young because they want to feel young while they're with you. You know, they don't want to feel old. That's why they don't date old women because old women, oh, I gotta go. My arthritis is acting up. Oh, let me take my diabetical pills. Oh, I can't eat that. Oh no. Oh, I can't walk up them stairs. Oh no, my knees, my hips. So you know. Oh no, I don't want none tonight or ever again because I'm done forever. Oh no, 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 I can't wear those kind of underwear. I just have to wear cotton, high waisted briefs. The doctor says that's the best kind. You know, they don't want that. They want something young and exciting. So if you want what you want, go get one of them because they don't want no woman that smells like Bengay, limping, um, with high waist cotton briefs, you know, who have a cabinet full of medication. They don't want that. They want someone to make them feel young, happy, and excited, and they'll give you whatever you want. So if you're gonna play that role, ladies, make sure you look youthful. Even if you like when you're when you go out with your friends, you don't have to look like that, but whatever, do your thing. When you go out with the older guy, look young, like youthful, act youthful, because that's what they like. I don't know, you know, when you're with your friends, you're gonna act old, bitter, whatever. That's what I do. I'm like, um, so if you go out and you look extra young, and you're about almost 40, but you look like you're at least 20. You don't have to tell them your real age if you're just dating for fun. They're going to treat you like a 20 something and give you the gifts that they're going to give a 20 something year old. You know, they don't have to know you up almost 40. Oh, I'm 26. Oh, I'm 25. Oh, they're not going to say, look, I don't believe you. They're like, oh, as long as you're over 21. So, so 26 is still young in the game. 26 is young if you act young. Okay, so if you're acting young and you say you're 26, um, you could just say, oh, I'm 26 years old. Look really young. As soon as you hit 28, 27, that's when they say, oh, she was time to get married. She wants to get married. 26 is like 1 year outside of 25. That's when you're getting your last thrills in before that biological clock starts ticking. So 26, you're still good. After 26, you got to start lying. 24 is good. Any age that they think that they can feel youthful with, okay? I feel like men have this thing with age. If you're over 27 and you look 27, there, first of all, it's not about how you look. It's about what you want at that age. Once you wise up, I'm just going to move these out of my face. Once you wise up and you're done playing and you're done going out and all your friends are getting married, that's about 26, 27, 28. They're getting married. You want to get married. I'm like, hey, I've been dating for a couple of months and my friend just had a wedding. My other friend just had a wedding. I want a wedding. So at that age, you get wedding fever. And that's why they don't want to mess with you after a certain age, because now you want more than they want. So if you keep it strictly business, they're more likely to work with you. If you don't want a relationship, if you just want a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, they will date you. But if you're trying to get married and all stuff like that, and that's not what they're looking for, they're gonna go either for the younger girls or the straight up sugar babies. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh, that's why a lot of them will ask for an arrangement on like sugardaddy.com. They'll be like, well, what kind of arrangement do you want? Because first of all, they didn't ask you if what are you looking for, like what you want to get married or do you want a serious relationship? What kind of arrangement do you want? Which really means how much money do you need to go out with me and pretend to be my girlfriend for, you know, however long? How much do you need to see me a couple times a week and go out? What kind of gifts do you like? How can I spoil you? Because either A, I have a wife, or B, I don't want a wife. I just want, when I'm not busy at work and when I just want to go out with a pretty girl and be seen out with a pretty girl, you're good, you look good, you're somebody that I'm attracted to. So it's a business deal, basically. So they don't care if you have, marriage fever because they offered you the arrangement. Okay. So that's how men look at age. Well, some guys will ask for somebody over 25 because usually the younger women don't have a car. They're still in school. They can't get away. So some of them want you to be a little bit older so that you can do stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't still live at mama house. You're not trying to get them to buy you a car because you still, saving or something like that. Um, a lot of them want, because if they're older, like much older, like 60, 50 something, they don't want to be seen out with someone who looks like a teenager. They want someone at least looks like they're 20, 25 and up, because it looks ridiculous if you got an old man out with a 18-year-old. Okay. Imagine a 65-year-old, a 55-year out with a 19, 18-year-old. They want someone at least to understand, you know, what they're talking about and not using a bunch of, oh, that's lit. Oh, they don't know what lit is. So they can't. Okay. When I say, okay, so anyway, This guy work. This guy works with car loans, and I'm trying to get him to get me qualified for a car, but he expects good sex first. Nope. Always after they deliver. After they deliver, it's like, oh, you promise it to them. You know, you can't. It's not like y'all don't know how to negotiate. Y'all don't know how to bluff. Y'all need to learn how to play poker. You know, it's like you tell them what they want to hear. You tell them, yeah, when I get that car, you know, I'm gonna thank you so well. You're not even blah 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 blah. And then you also give them another thing, like, because I'm also need you to help my mom or my sister. So I just want to see if you can do it for me first, girl. Lie. Don't you gotta lie? So he gonna think he's gonna get it because you need help with your sister and your mama and your cousin and whoever. So now he really think he finna get some because you need about five more people to get some car loan approvals. Lie. Just lie. That's what you gotta do. I want you to help my sister. So if you get me through, then I will know you can do it. I'm gonna thank you, and we're gonna have, um, I don't know, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna just put it on you. Blah 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 blah. Then I need you to help. Give me help for my sister. And he's gonna be like, oh, okay. Then you don't ever call me. Or if you still want to date him, hey, great. But make him wait till after you get what you want. Okay? How you know you're gonna get approved? That's dumb. He probably do that to a bunch of people. That's just dumb. If you don't have it in your hand, you don't do nothing. If you don't have your car keys, you don't do nothing. If you haven't been driving your car for over a week and 2 weeks, you don't do anything. That's just dumb. That's how people get got. Okay, this guy came to visit me, but instead of coming to me like he said, he ended up going to the strip club instead. What should I cut him off completely? If you have self love, of course, duh. I mean, the priority was strippers, not you. Okay, I mean, he would rather go see strippers than come see you. So why would you forgive that? See, that's the problem with women. You shouldn't even be asking that question. Like, why would you even ask that? That's like, oh, someone stood me up for prom. Should I still be? And they went to a party, and even though I brought my dress and expected them to take me, should I forgive them? Oh, sure, go ahead. Sure. No, fool. Don't ever talk to them again. Don't call, block their number, okay? Because they don't put you as a priority. You're last on their list, and they don't care about you, okay? And they did not care that they risked losing you. That means they don't really care about you, and you care more about them than they do you. I don't forgive stupid stuff like that. That's dumb. Like, if someone did that to me, I wouldn't even like call them. I wouldn't. I would block their number, whatever. The only way they can get back with me is if they put the amount of money that I asked for it in my bank account. You can buy my forgiveness, but I'm not giving it free. But if he wants to buy my forgiveness, I'm very open. But he will never get it free. Okay, you can forgive him if you can put a price on it. If you can't put a price on it, you can't forgive him. Oh, it's 12. Oh, it's late. Okay, so what do you do if the guy's rich but he got a vasectomy? Do I accuse him of rape to get money? Do I blackmail him? No, you can't. You can't accuse people of rape to get money these days. Like, that's like, a rich man don't rape people mostly, because he can just go pay a prostitute or get it from anybody. Broke man will mostly rape because they can't get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be very mysterious, and he's going to have better lawyers than you because he has money. Okay, it's money. And all he has to do is dig up your past, and if you got any records or whatever, he's just gonna bury you. Go, no, you can't do that to a rich man, and you can't blackmail because that's against the law too. So anybody who's out trying to do these things, they're not very smart. Y'all need to watch Criminal Minds. You can't do that anymore. You got to be smarter than that. If you want money, you got to be strategic. You have to be strategic. Um, you can't do it like that. If you have to stoop to that level, it means that you don't have self-confidence that you could get it the other ways. So, by warning, you can't do that because you'll end up in jail for extortion and false accusation. Okay. A celebrity wants to fly me out. Should I pack clothes or should I expect when he take me to some shopping? Pack some ugly clothes, okay? Because if you don't pack clothes, he gonna know. He gonna know. They used to dealing with gold diggers. They used to flying out girls. This is a normal thing. Pack some ugly clothes and like you really trying. Like, I hope this is good enough. I don't know. Do you like this? Da, da, da. No, baby, let's go shopping. I was gonna take you shopping anyway. Da, da. But don't just show up with nothing if he's a celebrity. Because if he's a celebrity, he can be like, he could dismiss you and not care. He's like, whatever. Stay in a hotel tonight. I'll be back. Because they do stuff like that. So, or stay here tonight. I'll be back. Um, I don't have time. What if they don't have time to take you shopping? So take something ugly and then take something nice and hide it. Don't say you got it. Just hide it. And if worse comes to worse and he don't care and he don't notice, then wear your nice thing and say, oh, I found this in my other bag. I forgot I brought this. But at least try. Pack the ugly, most casual clothes. Shira. Okay. Just drink until you're tipsy, then you can. Okay. On that. Where a guy takes you out on a first date says a lot about how he feels about you, whether he keeps it as a side or man. Yep. Like, I always like, y'all need to get my book because I talk about this a lot. The type of dates that y'all go on, you set the tone for your relationship by whatever you accept from this person. So that's why you always got to aim high, have high standards all the time, especially in the beginning. That's when you set the tone for anything that comes after. So dress nice, expect to go to nice places. Don't take coffee dates or cheap dates like that. If they can't afford to date you, move on to the next one. Okay. If they're rich and they still asking you to coffee, they're cheap. So keep going. Find someone that wants to impress you. Find someone that wants to impress you. Okay. That's the goal. Because if they want to impress you, it's easier to get the money. Okay. If they don't want to impress you, if they're trying to meet for coffee and they're trying to get to mutually know you and not do anything for you, then what are you doing? Okay. Um, if you want more, find someone that wants to impress you. You can tell online how they want to impress you because they're going to start telling you stuff and giving you compliments and asking you what you like so they can know, you know? Um, Look, I'm educated. I invent new technology and I build homemade cars. Okay. Oh, he must be arguing with somebody in the comments. I know he was that how. So, like, what are you arguing for? You know? I don't like. I still wouldn't recommend dating young men with money because they don't spend. They won't spend on you, and they'll be cheating all the time. So if you find a young man with money, it's still, you're not gonna just use them for what you can get and then move it along. Don't try to stay there too long because it ain't gonna work out. That's why I say, yeah, if they got it and they want to impress you, they might not feel like they have to spend as much on you. You know what I'm saying? They might spend enough to give you that first impression so that you can know who they are and what they can do, and then they're going to pull it back. So, unless you're way out of their league, and the only way to keep you is to keep spending. Mm-hmm. Okay. 30-year-old women should just give it up. They are seen as grandmas of the dating world. No, they should try to look young. They should try to look young when they're dating. You know, you can't go out because men, that's what they're going to look for. They're not looking for someone old unless they need help or, stuff like that. If a successful man goes out, he's less likely to date someone his own age than he is to date someone younger. Okay. So if you're 30, try to look 25, you know, fix yourself to look younger. Because if you say, oh, I'm 30, I'm like, oh my God, you look so young. Or you can lie, I'm 25. Why do I keep attracting married men? Because married men cheat. 86% of most of men cheat. You're gonna attract every kind of man. Married men cheat. Most of the time, they marry someone their own age and they're bored with them, so they go for younger. Okay, so I'm trying to tell y'all, go for older because if you marry someone your own age, they're gonna be looking for younger. As soon as you get about 30 something, 40 something, and they're like looking at these young girls, and that's why I would never date somebody my age because I don't want to have to deal with all that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody said I'm older. I'm 29, but look young, and younger guys always hit on me. Aim for older guys. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're too young for me. I only date guys over this age. But thank you, son. Call him son. I had a younger guy in my inbox the other day trying to holler at me. I'm like, I'm too old for you. He didn't know I was married. It's like, I'm too old for you. He's like, oh, he's trying to sound all deep and stuff like that. Sending me pictures and stuff. I'm like, ooh, I could not date somebody my own age or younger than me. This is disgusting. You know, uh, like, I was like, are you taking pictures from your classroom? He was still in school. I'm like, mm-mm. You ain't got no real job, no career. Get out my inbox. You can't do nothing for me. You got student, you got student loans. So I was like, oh, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you. I said, I'm a lot older than you and you're too young for me, right? He was like, age ain't nothing but a number. I say, oh, I said, but I know some numbers that are important. There's numbers in our bank account and it's not high. High enough for me. I didn't say that, but I was nice. I was like, oh, thank you. I'm sorry, but you're just too young and we can be friends. And like he was gone. I was like, oh, well, good. Because I don't date the youngsters. I don't date, period. They're in my inbox. If they're not asking me for services like my consultations or whatever, I kind of like just ignore them or delete it. But he was like, I really like you. I was like, how did you find me? Do you watch my videos? And he's like, no, I just was looking through Facebook and I saw your pretty face and I clicked on it. I'm like, you don't even know who I am, do you? You don't even know who inbox you to rolled up on. He was like, no, what do you do? Beauty videos, makeup videos, ha ha ha, makeup guru. I'm like, if only you knew. you know, I was like, no, thank you. Have a nice day. I didn't break his heart. I didn't break his heart. I said, I just published a book about gold digging. I didn't do that. I spared his little feelings. Sure, how your social media should look like. It just depends on who you're trying to date. I have alias names. You gotta have an alias. That way, if they look you up, they can't find nothing. So have an alias. If you're not trying to marry this person, they have an alias. And then if you like the person, say, that's my nickname. My real name is da da da. If you really are moving forward in a relationship, then you tell them your real name or whatever, or that you have dated, or that you have a profile. Most men don't. An old man, if you get an old man, they don't go on social media. They don't even know what Twitter is. You get an old man, they're like, I don't know what Twitter is. I don't do none of that stuff. I watch the news and read the newspaper. So you ain't got to worry about that. You can be online all you want. James don't even know my YouTube name. Well, all of them. He knows like Shira7. He knows this one. He don't. He called me Shakira the other day. I'm like. And Layla had to correct him. Shira, not Shakira. But he don't be on here. He just. I said, oh, I just published a book, James. Oh, really? What's it about? Oh, that's the stuff I talk about on my channel. Oh, okay. Don't worry, it's a nerd alias. Not on my government name. Don't worry. He don't care. He's most of the time he's in the next room listening. He don't even care. Like I talk to him this way. Like seriously, like y'all think it's a game. I'll be like, James, these broke guys out here. He's like, yeah, I know. They be in the bar asking women for drinks. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm ashamed to be a man right now. I'm like, really? He said, yeah, they walk in and they be like, stand by the bar like a woman, waiting on somebody to come and talk to them. And they're like, hey, buy me a drink. I'm like, ugh, I would throw up in my mouth, James. He was like, he said, you sure couldn't date in this age because you would be cussing these people out. I was like, I do online. And so he just laughs at it because, his friend owns a bar. So he sees this a lot. Like when he goes, my baby just sneezed. When he goes to like see his friend or whatever, and he sees all these like broke dudes scrambling, women out trying to get free drinks from men, and it's just crazy. He says he if he lost me, he would not date. He would just die alone and just stay in his house and watch TV because he said ain't nothing out there. And I was like, I know you right. Because what he sees, he's like all the negative stuff. Because when we used to date, men used to take women out. Men used to take women out on the town, pay for everything, show them off, buy them stuff. That's how we got down back in the old days, back in the early 2000s and the 90s. So nowadays, it's like the men want the drinks, the men want to arch their eyebrows too. I don't know. It's like, the straight men want to straight men want to arch their eyebrows. Like, I can't tell who's like me and who like him. It's like if your eyebrows look better than mine, I can't do it. So, I got some people sent me some gifts. I got some gifts. They sent me in the mail. One of my subscribers sent me this beautiful little journal. Thank you. I don't know if she watches this channel. Her name is Chris, all the way from England. She sent me a little care package with some potpourri. She put some bats in there, like that. I might hang them on the wall. And she sent me a bunch of candles, and she sent me a card, a really nice card. Thank you. And she's probably on my other channel, though. I don't think she watches this channel. Sounds like you don't think her over there. I'll write her email. But I appreciate it. It was a surprise. The mail lady came to my door. She's like, you need to sign for this package? And I'm like, ooh. somebody sent me something. I feel special. Um, so, mhm. Oh, and somebody sent me this wig too. It's real hair too. It's human hair. Like I didn't buy this. I was like, oh, thank you. This wig is look, it's look at this. It's real hair. That's human hair. And I put clip-in bangs up here because the wig did not come with these bangs. It's one of those wigs with like a part right here, and then you can cut the baby hairs and slick them down or whatever. But it's like a Brazilian Remy. I don't know. It was free and it's real. Oh my. It was really nice. Has James seen the wig yet? Yep, he downstairs. He's seen it. I was dressed up for Halloween yesterday because I my kids had this thing at school, and I was a Hogwarts student. I had to wear like a schoolgirl skirt, the Harry Potter sweater, and the little knee high socks, and a little shirt under it. And he was like, "You look like you in high school. You look like you're in high school." And he was like trying to get frisky and stuff. I'm like, so I had like the little plaid skirt on, the little knee high socks and sweater and stuff. Hmm. Shoot. Let's see. Cute pygmies rule. Oh yes, they rule. I like cute pygmies. You know why? Because while the man that I'm trying to get money from is frustrated and needs somebody to sleep with, he'll call to pick me up, you know, get his needs met, and then come back and give me what I want. So he can think he can get mine. Or, back in the old days. I used to hold out. I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. And so he might go sleep with somebody that will have him, but I'm still getting what I wanted and don't have to sleep with nothing. So I'm like, no, I feel like you're seeing someone else. So thank you for the gift. I really like it. And, maybe we can be friends or we can go out again maybe in the future when you're done with that situation. But no, you're just not ready right now for a relationship. I was I was just in it for the gift or whatever they was giving me. I wasn't really trying to date them or sleep with them. So the pick me chicks save the day sometimes because they give that man what they want so they can calm the hell down. But you know who they thinking about. Okay. Yep. All the pick me chicks get used, and then the men take care of the women with the high standards. Believe me. Okay. Because they will go back and forth. The pick me will give them whatever they want, cook for them, clean, wash their dirty drawers, um, drive them everywhere, or give them half their paycheck while they steady chasing a woman that's out of their league and doing stuff for her. When their paycheck comes, even if it's the pick me's birthday, he's buying her a random gift just because it's Wednesday. Pick me don't get no birthday gift. I'm broke. I'm struggling. I'm trying to save. Hmm. Meanwhile, somebody else has got a new purse and still haven't slept with him. So pick me's, y'all are like, you do what we don't want to do, so we can get what we need. Why don't James get a prenup? Are you that smart? Why don't James get a? Because he was mesmerized. Don't you understand? He thought he was the luckiest man on earth when we got married. You're not gonna ask for no prenup and risk all of this, because he was never gonna get this chance again ever, ever. Okay. When I'm out, construction workers trying to talk to me. I'm 23. Do they make money at all? Construction workers. Um, I mean, yeah, they probably make decent money. Google it. How much do construction worker make? Are they under contract? You know, because sometimes if they don't have a contract, they don't have a job. I go for the corporate. If you're 23, you can go get a corporate man that makes a lot of money. If you're 23, you know, if you're that young, you should be worried about real money. The man who paid the construction worker is who you need to be after. Mm-hmm. Go for their boss. Yes. Ladies who are young, y'all don't understand. Okay. This is the best time to get a rich man when you are young. Y'all too worried, ooh, he old. Ooh, I can't date nobody over 30. Ooh. This is the best time to get money. Millionaires, okay? Millionaires. Y'all sitting here acting stupid when you can be living, driving a Mercedes and da 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 da. You sitting here driving a Honda, talking about construction workers and oh, he's too old and this is that. Go for the real money. They like the young women. What are you doing? All you got to do is walk up into, a place where older guys go, go to a nice restaurant and bar at lunchtime in the business area downtown wherever a bunch of people work, and go sit there, go to happy hour and places where a lot of doctors and lawyers work, whatever, close to downtown. You're gonna be approached. Okay, stop settling for less. This is not the time. Okay, you can date someone cute on the side, get your youthful stuff out the way, but aim higher because you can have a good lifestyle. You know, by the time you're 27, 28, it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to get, the CEO or the CFO. You know what I'm saying? So go while you're young. Stop being naive. That's why a lot of broke guys will rush to young girls quicker than a rich man because he knows y'all are naive and will fall for it and don't know how much anybody make because Google don't tell you that these days. Yes, they do, but y'all don't do it. Like as soon as somebody tell me their title, I say, "Ooh, like that sounds important." When I look it up, like I make more money than that on YouTube. So nope, bye. So it's like they might have a fancy title, it might sound good, but look that stuff up. Average salary of such and such. Okay. Oh, I'm a something something engineer. Oh, that sounds money. He's an engineer. You look that up. All he does is check meters. Okay. How much he make? 40,000 a year. Bye, Felicia. Okay. Um. hmm I see. I do, but they are very old. Very old and very rich. Oh wow. Y'all, when I was 21, I dated this man old. I thought he was old too. I only went on one date with him, but I got some money and I got um, a nice dinner. I got to ride around in a very nice car. It boosted my self esteem up. It showed me my worth. It showed me how much of a gentleman an older man is. And he wanted to give, he was already talking about, all this could be yours. He had a theater in his house. He had a billiard in his house. He was a millionaire. He took me, to his house and said, um, I'm all alone here. Da, 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 I was 21. I'm like, I'm not ready for all this. I ain't ready for no marriage. Blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't saying that to him. I was still being nice. But like I'm saying, I probably wouldn't have scored such a catch if I was like 30. You know what I'm saying? Because he'd be looking for the 23-year-old or the 20-year-old, trying to show him their house because, you know, young, naive, pretty, um, blah 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 blah. So get it while you're young. Then worry about cute guys later when you got money. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be ageist because y'all know I'm old. And if something ever happened to James or I would still go out there and I would kill it. I would get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm doing. But a lot of the women they don't know how to make stuff work for them. If you look old, make yourself look young. That's it. That's very simple. I put on this wig, I put the little ponytail up here. If I got on a website right now, took a profile picture, like looking for a sugar daddy, I would get all them inboxes. Oh, I need some new shoes for our date. I'd have like Louboutins. I would have Gucci, Jimmy Choo all up in my mailbox. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Look, did you see that? That's a good profile picture, right? So it's not it's not very hard. It's very easy. All you need is the technique and the strategy. That's what they like. You look like a cheerleader. Man, that's their fantasy. Go for what men have fantasies about. Don't look like what you think is good. Look like what they think is good. I keep trying to tell y'all. You see a profile picture like this, or real serious, like glamour shot, or and the guy's just gonna scroll through and the bio is like this long and the description is this long. They ain't really know that. You got two sentences and a picture that looks like a cheerleader. They clicking, click, okay? Because men watch porno, and that's what they like. That's what they want. They want the fantasy. They want the young chick. They want less talk, more this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta look like in the picture. Look fun, look exciting, look like if you don't click on this, you crazy. Okay? So act. You might, when they see you, they're gonna think you're like, so that's how you gotta act. And say, hi, it's really nice to meet you. I couldn't wait. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous, but how are you? You know, oh, it's good to see you. I brought you some flowers. Here's a gift. Da, da, da. Let's go eat. Okay. And then you can just grab his hand. Oh, you smell so good. What's that you have on? Boost their ego. Oh, and they're gonna be like feeling like the man, like, oh, this young woman is with me. They don't know you almost 40. Yeah, they don't know you ain't trying to have no kids and marry them. Well, not having no kids anyway. Have on something like, youthful. They ain't gonna know. Oh, did you bring me my perfume that I asked for? Oh, yes, I stopped and got it for you. Here you go. Oh, thank you so much. Can I give you a hug? You know how young people always want to hug you. Can I give you a hug? Oh, thank you. That's a act. Y'all know I don't act like that, but I'll act like that if he's trying to drop $4,000-$5,000 in my account every month. Hmm. Ariana Grande. Yeah. You know how many old men like Ariana Grande? Because she looks like she was a teenager. They have fetishes. That's why they have that barely legal, teen da da da. Because men like young women. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what they like. So look the part. Get your Ariana Grande on, right? Give them the fantasy because if you're not really into them to like marry them, give them what they want to see. Give them what they want to be seen out in public with, and they're gonna give you what you want. That's all they want. It's an even thing. You be seen out in public with an old man, and they give you money. Very simple. You're kind of like their car that they can't drive into the restaurant. You're kind of like their car that they can't drive into the event. You got a Ferrari or you got a Benz or you got a Bentley in the parking lot, but nobody knows that when you're walking around. So that's why you got the woman. You got the woman. This is what I can pull because I'm rich. This is what I can pull because I'm paid. So you're a status symbol to them. You make them look successful. Okay. So don't ever think that they're doing you a favor. You're doing them a favor, okay? Because they can get business deals out of this. Oh, he must be very good at what he does. Look at that young thing he got. How he gonna keep her paid? And I know he pays for everything, so he must be very successful if he can keep her, drive a Bentley and a wife and some kids. Oh yes, let's go. We're gonna do deal business with him. Does she have any friends? You're gonna up everything. Okay, so you're giving him what he wants, which is status symbol. It's like a Rolex. You're his accessory, you know, and that's why they pay. Nice things cost. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's why you gotta look good. Because if you look good, they're gonna take you everywhere because they want to show you off. Don't show up there looking scraggly and raggedy. Mm-mm. Invest in the nice everything. And when you show up, make sure he wants to take you everywhere with him. Okay? Don't show up barely. Don't show up if you know that he's not going to worship you. Don't even show up. Go pick you somebody that's going to be like, oh my God, pinching themselves. Go. That's who you pick. Pick your victim wisely. That's in the the law of the what's that? The law of seduction. I don't know, whatever that book is. Pick your victim wisely. Who's going to like you more? Uh-huh. Once the looks start to fade, the bargaining chip is over. That's why he go for older men who can't see. Okay. They got cataracts. They got bifocals. You look good anyway. As long as you at least 10, 15 years younger than them, you look good. I'm just saying. Looks start to fade. See, that's like the thing always men try to say. If you're dating older, that man look is already faded. He old. Okay? He can eat Viagra. He gotta have an ace bandage on his knee when it rains. Okay? So what who getting old? Who looks fading? Who need Viagra? You know? Who gotta pay? Who gotta pay for dates? So yeah, I might be old, but I can go get an older man and still look young and get treated great. You know what I'm saying? That's why I dated an older man. That's why I married an older man. Because from the day that I met him to today, I still get treated the same because I'm still that much younger than him. Do you understand? I didn't catch up in age. I don't look like his mama. I don't look older than him. I don't look like his sister. Okay? I look way younger than him. And he still treats me the same as the first day we met. And that's been, let me see, that's been a long time. That's been it's been 16 years, almost 17 now. 17 years ago. Still getting this, look, still living good, living even better. So, that's why you date older. These guys are saying, oh, beauty fades, da 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 da. Not when if you date an old man. And I'm not saying old man, older man. I should say an older man. Because older men, they're handsome, they're stylish, they dress nice, they got a career, they pay for everything. So what's not sexy about that? I don't understand. Date someone who looks already faded and they have no room to talk about. Yep. What about younger men? Some of them like older women. I don't trust younger men that like older women because that means they need a mama. So no, don't like them. I always had one eyebrow arched. You like older women? You go against your nature. What? You need a ride, huh? You need some money, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I posted this on my Facebook wall last week or this week. I said men never want to bring up the L word, love. They never say, if you dating a guy and you want him to say I love you, and he hasn't said I loved you, and you've been dating a while, and you think he should love you by now, bring up some money. Hey, you know what? I think you should pay all my bills. I think you should be this. But what about love? I love you. I'm in this for love, not material things. He gonna say I love you in the next sentence. That's what I posted. People got mad. If you're not talking about money, if you're talking about money, they're gonna be talking about the next sentence is about love. If you're talking about love, they're gonna avoid the subject. I don't know how I feel yet. I don't like to rush into things. I got a lot on my plate right now. I'm focusing on my career. As soon as you say I need you to pay all these bills or I'm leaving, what about love? What about love? Be like, oh, you love me? That's how you get them. You trap them. You love me? You really love me? Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so I love you too. We're officially a couple now. Um, Next step is moving in. Now you just committed. I love you too, hon. Now you gotta type I love you after every email, every text. Gotta type a heart emoji. Y'all talk about love when we talk about money. It's a distraction. That's what I'm saying. If your man ain't talking about love before you say anything about money, it's not real. If your man is not, if your man doesn't tell you he loves you first, leave. If you tell, because they should already know. They should already know. That means you like them too much and they don't like you enough. Okay. Shoot, James told me he loved me 2 weeks after we met. I love you. I, I didn't even say it back. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And I just grabbed his hand. Oh, that's so sweet. And I gave him a kiss. I didn't say I love you back because I'm young. I have to see if I love you. You know? And that's how you gotta keep them in check too. They gotta keep working. It's not that easy. hmm So there's strategy to this. It's not like people taught you. It's not what you see on TV. That stuff is fake. That stuff programs you to fail. You got to know what really works. Um, most people have successful marriage, and it's not based on love. It's based on mutual benefit. It's based on mutual goals. It's based on, you know, if you can do this for me, I can do that for you. It's based on more than just love. You can't just base a relationship on one temporary feeling, okay? That might not even last. And that's conditional. You can't base a business contract on that, okay? Because marriage is a business contract. You're getting involved. Your credit is my credit. You know what I'm saying? If we live together, my name on the deed, maybe on the loan. You know what I'm saying? We got to agree on more than just love. And if we don't, if that's all we got, I can't get married because I can love this person over here, but I don't have to marry him unless we have a good everything else. Are we stable? Can we go buy something if we need it? Do we have savings? Do you have insurance? Do you have a career? Can I stay home after I have a baby? Da-da-da-da-da. The list goes on. So, you know, have those demands. And a lot of women are like, well, I can't say all that because you chose the wrong man. You could say it to the right man and he'll do it. There's a right man for every woman. You just have to not be because that's all you can get. That's what you can get to get the lifestyle that you want. Okay. So for example, let's say you're older, maybe 35, and you're dating a 65-year-old or something like that, and he's old, and he's like, oh, I don't want to date him, da, 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 blah, blah, blah. But he's rich, and you can do whatever you want. You're not gonna find no guy your age that's gonna do what he can do for you. You know, And chances are you're going to be a young widow and get to remarry anyway. You know what I'm saying? So by the time all your friends is getting divorced, you'll be getting widowed and you can go back out right back out there with them. You know what I'm saying? So be smart. Don't be stupid. You know, I've seen some stupid women and they still, you know, dealing with broke guys. Still, you know, it's a choice. So don't do it. Have your standards. Know what men like, which is youthful looking women. Let's try to stay young, talk young, look young, act young. You know, go for older men. If you're a little older, go for much older men. Because a lot of these women, they don't understand. They're like 47 trying to date a 50-year-old. No, you got to go for 60, 60, 69 if you're that old, you know? So stop thinking because you're 45, but I look 30, that you can date a 50-year-old. Don't work like that because a 50-year-old can go get a 20-year-old. Okay? So it doesn't work like that unless, you know, they want someone that age and that's what they're looking for. But chances are they're going to also have somebody young on the side. You know what I'm saying? For that ego boost because they can. You know, they're gonna take you to um, the events where they have to have somebody their age or they'll look, you know, silly. But then they're gonna take that young thing out everywhere else. You know, so make sure you understand that and make sure you're not being unrealistic. You know, I wore this wig and I put this thing on to show y'all that you can change your look. You can look young if you want to. It don't take that much. Okay. So, you know, I got wigs everywhere in this room. I got a wig here. I got a wig here. I got a wig here. Who you want to see today? This is Joanne the Scammer wig right here. Don't ever wear this wig on a date. They'll be like hiding their wallet. This is the Joanne the Scammer wig. That would be a good Halloween costume. I could wear like a. They have these fake like fur coats at H&M. I can go get one of those and wear this wig and draw a beard and be Joanne the Scammer. I got a black dress. Scammer wig. Yeah. Iconic. So yeah. Oh, and another thing that I noticed. Okay. So I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, don't hate me. I'm just being honest. Okay. If you're if you're African American woman or you know your skin is darker and you know don't wear a blonde wig if you're on a dating profile or dating whatever because most guys okay, especially if you're dating interracially they don't want to see you with this on your head. Okay, why? Because you're a black girl and they want the black girl experience. They don't want a black girl with a blonde wig, you know, unless you look like Beyonce and that's why they clicked on you. If you don't look like Beyonce, don't be wearing a blonde wig, okay? Um, because I noticed there's a lot of cute girls, but they stick on this blonde wig and they don't have no luck because if a white dude wanted someone with blonde hair, he could just go get somebody, uh, you know, that looks like him. He wanted the experience, and you just sit here, you know, contrasting. Okay, so this is not, you know, this is cute. You know, black guys will dig this more than a white guy. Okay, they will. Stick with black hair if you're dating interracially. Okay, because it doesn't look like it doesn't seek attention. You know, you walk in a place with a girl and you got this bright blonde wig on, you dark or you're black and he's white and old, it looks like a prostitute. Don't do it. Okay, keep the hair dark if you're dating interracially. Don't put this blonde wig on. Okay, unless you know they request. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. You know, because why? Because that's I've heard that. Okay, I do consultations for men as well. I said, why do these black girls wear blonde weave? You know, if I wanted blonde hair, I go get Becky or whatever. Um, and it doesn't even look real. At least be believable. If you're gonna wear a weave, at least be believable. If you're gonna wear a wig, at least look like it could have grown out your head. You know, um, women like Beyonce, Creole, they can have that blonde hair that comes out their head naturally. You know what I'm saying? So that's okay. But y'all don't really see me rocking blonde wigs. You know why? Barely, like for one video or two videos. Because I don't feel authentic with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they looking at me like, what is that a wig? Is that blonde? What color blonde is that? Does she think she's Beyonce? And I don't have a problem with that because I'm very confident. But at the end of the day, I like black because black feels good on me, because I know that if I really wanted to have this do, I could have it, you know. And when you're out and about and they see you with this blonde hair on, you know, they're like, they don't look at you and compliment you. They look at you and smile at you got that black hair on. They're like, "Ooh, what's your number? How you doing?" You know. So if you're doing the blonde a lot and you're not having a lot of luck, or you're doing the light browns and the dusty browns and you're not having all luck, go switch to a black wig. I promise you. Okay? Black blonde. Okay. So if you're not having luck and you got the blonde wig, take it off, put on a black one. Just switch it up. If you're not getting any boxes for a week or you're getting losers, switch up your wig or whatever to a different color. Don't wear the same thing. You know. And if you don't have a wig and you're trying to buy your first wig, don't go crazy. Don't go get no red like that. Okay, where's my red wig? If you going for your first wig, do not go and buy this Ronald McDonald. Okay, this is not good for your first wig. This is good for being in disguise. Okay, don't do it. Get something that looks natural, or it looks like it could have grown out your head. Um, the point of a wig is so that it looks like it could be a hair, but you don't know. You don't want to pull it though. You're not sure. This wig is cute though. Okay. Um, Actually, I wanted this in black. They didn't have it, so I was like, "Give me a red one. I'll take it. I'll just wear it for fun, around the house." Y'all had a wig on today, and my husband told me to take it off because we were going to see gallery. And y'all know my wig, the little part wig that's this short. He said, "Take off your wig. You wear your real hair." I'm like, "Why?" "I don't want to do my real hair because I gotta flat iron it and da 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 da." He's like, "Well, um, I'm just telling you, like, you look better with your real hair." And I'm like, "I know I look better with my real hair, but I don't feel like doing my real hair." I said, "You want to wait 15, 20 minutes?" He said, "Yeah, I'll wait." So I was like, "Okay." Look, I'm going to take my wig off, y'all. So it's like, "Okay, I'll do my real hair." Oh, oh my gosh. So look, y'all never seen somebody take off a wig on YouTube. It's like, "I'll do my real hair." And I flat ironed it. And I had it you know, like this. I had it in a little side part and had some more volume to it though. It was like this. And I was like, "Does this look better, James? Are you happy now?" "Yes." He's like, "I just didn't say that because I was trying to keep the peace." Well, I said, "Why? You think everybody thinks it's a wig?" He said, "Yeah." So I said, "Well, I was wearing it for me, not you." And he was like, "I know. But when somebody trying to take you shopping And they say take off the wig, take off the wig. Okay. So take off the wig and somebody says, okay, I'm gonna take you shopping, but you can't wear that wig. Don't get attitude, just take it off. Straighten it out. Do whatever you gotta do, fluff it up. Go get your money. Because sometimes they want the wig, sometimes they don't. Okay. There. Okay. But I was just wearing the wig for the video. Like, you can look young. Like, I probably don't look the same age I look when I had this thing on. I look a little older now. You can see, look a little older. But see this thing? Look, still up there. You see this thing? Look. So yes, you can take years off of your age with a wig, or a certain hairdo. If your hair already long, cut some bangs, or something. I don't know. But yeah, that wig was getting hot anyway. I have to take it off. So anyway, um, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and go because it's late, y'all, and I know y'all probably ready to go to bed. What? That weave is a curse. It's not a curse. It saved me a lot of time in the morning. Like, seriously, when I'm trying to get out the house to go do run errands or to go take my kids to school or something like that, and I can't do my hair right, or if it's just looking crazy, or if I want to look a certain way but I don't have time, or my hair, is not cooperating with me, I'll just stick the wig on, and call it a day. And I get compliments on the wig. Oh, I love your hair. I love your haircut. Like, some people don't know. They just think it's a haircut. I only wore this wig one time, and I didn't get out the car. So, yeah, that's all good. But if you're like, the whole point of the video was like, if you're older and you're feeling discouraged, you can make yourself look young. Okay, that's all you need. Some wigs and some makeup, some light makeup, and the right attitude, the right voice, and you're good. How can I lose weight? I struggle with that. Stop struggling with it. Like, everything is a choice. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a one choice. Okay? And this is wisdom. This is wisdom. Everything is one choice. Every day you got a choice. Every day you have a choice. Make the right choice every time. Or more than you make the wrong choice. It's that simple. And I'm not no weight loss guru or nothing. I'm just saying, when you wake up, you got a choice what you're gonna put in your mouth. Okay? Take it one meal at a time. Shoot, that's what I do. I'm literally taking it one meal at a time. When I wake up, it's a Pop-Tart or um, something like a granola bar. Which one I'm gonna get? You know, and I got a choice every day. Every day I have to make the right choice. It's like, you just gotta make the right choice every day. Every time you go to eat, make the right choice. It's that simple. What about cravings? Okay, take one bite and give the rest away. Take 2 bites and give the rest away. After 3 bites, that's all you can get. Throw the rest away so you don't go back. That's it. Don't deprive yourself. Take one bite if you're craving something so you don't go crazy. And that's it. I don't think people have a problem losing weight. I think they have a problem with self-discipline and knowing that everything is a choice. You know? One bite at a time. I'm serious. That's how it goes in my house. Look, Y'all know, y'all can probably see I lost a little weight. I've taken it one bite at a time, literally. Okay, like literally, like every day I have to make the choice. Do I want this? Is it my cheat day? Is every day my cheat day? I can only have one cheat day because every day, if it's every day a cheat day, it's not really a cheat day, right? So, I'm constantly having talks to myself in my head, talking about, are you hungry? Okay. What's downstairs to eat? Ooh. Oh, yeah, there's some cheesecake in the fridge. Sasha didn't eat it all. Okay. Eat this instead. You got a sweet tooth? Get some gum. You know. Okay, the gum wore out. It's not good no more. Okay, I have a sweet tooth, but I want something sweet. Go get some coffee with some fat-free creamer or something. That's gonna get your sweet tooth, or something like that. Some flavored coffee. That's good, and the caffeine will give you energy. Okay, what else? Okay, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Okay, I can eat a bunch of carbs, then go to bed and let it get on my body, or I can eat a chicken breast, some vegetables, or some fish and some vegetables, or some scallops and some butter and some vegetables, and don't eat no carbs, and I can still eat good. I can go to the seafood restaurant, get a Caesar salad, jumbo scallops, whatever vegetable, um, iced tea, unsweet, and eat good. But that's a choice. Or I could order the pasta and the mashed potatoes and the baked potatoes and the blah 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 blah. But I know when I wake up, I'm not gonna fit my jeans. So it's a choice. I think if you take everything as one choice at a time, it's easy. Mm-hmm. This is and exercising. Yeah. Every day, every weekday, or most weekdays, I walk on the treadmill. That's all I do. I walk on the treadmill. I do a little arm machine sometimes and a little leg machine. That's it. And then that's it. You know, it's not hard because if I didn't go to the gym, I'd be watching TV. If I don't really, it doesn't bother me. I pay a lot for my gym membership too. That makes sure you go. Okay, don't get that cheap gym membership that's $9.99. Go get the most expensive one, and you gonna take your butt. I promise you. Go get the most. This is a good diet tip, y'all. Make y'all exercise. Go get the most expensive contract gym membership, and I promise you, you going. Okay. When they take it out of your account, go get that. I promise you, you'll be there every day talking about this. Is my country club. I'm a member. You know, because you're paying a lot of money for that membership. So if you don't use it, you're stupid, right? So that's my diet tips. Pay a lot of money for your gym membership. You can't get out the contract. Take it one bite at a time and one meal at a time. And before you know it, you're gonna see results because that's just it. If my gym membership was $10, I would not go. I promise you. You'd be like, it's too cold. I ain't going today. Mm, $10 ain't nothing. You know, your membership is $200. Oh, you going every day, every day. Okay, so that's a good tip. Like you make sure you can afford it though. Don't be like going behind in your bills. But um, people will do what they pay for. Like it's important. They're taking this much money out of your account every month, and you're not using that membership. You're gonna start using it because it's like, dang, I'm losing this much money a year. Yeah, I had a $10 membership and I never went. I went to the nicest gym in the the nicest gym, and I joined. And I got the top of the line, whatever membership, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna go every day because I'm paying a lot of money for the damn membership. So I did, and I go, and it worked. I promise you. If I did not pay that much money, I would not go. I would still be like, I know my face was chubby. I like a little chipmunk, but I would still be there because money being wasted like that is ridiculous. So I'm going. I forced myself. I'm like, look, you are paying this much money a month if you versus paying like $10 a month. You're not going. So that's a good diet tip. Like seriously, if you really struggle with your weight, do something crazy like that. And that's gonna, kickstart everything. And then, one bite at a time, like I said, one bite at a time. And it's hard when you have kids and a man living in your house that's constantly eating sweets, da 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 da, and they don't have weight problems or anything. It's hard. So that's why you gotta make one bite at a time decisions. All my fat friends work out. I might go for One Life, which is $30 a month. I mean, if that's in your budget, if you don't mind losing $30 a month, that's not gonna really motivate you. So, if you're really serious about it, go for the highest price membership that you can afford without going into debt. Okay. Yoga is also great. Yeah, I started off doing yoga. That was my like the first thing that I did when I started going to the gym. I started doing yoga first because I didn't want to do like all the machines. And I did hot yoga. Like I was sweating. And then I switched like once about like 4 weeks after all the yoga, I switched to like the treadmill and stuff. Because just from doing yoga for 2 weeks, I lost 15 pounds, you know? Hot yoga though, hot yoga. And then after that, I switched to the treadmill and lost a lot more. And I think do something you like first. Like I liked yoga. So do something that's going to get you in there. And then switch if you want to switch. But get something that's going to get you in there. Swimming, you know, whatever. I used to be like when I left hot yoga, I looked like a drowned rat because my hair was like, and I was like, my whole t-shirt wet because that stuff will make you sweat and every muscle you work. Y'all making me want to go back, but I don't like. I can't do the heat that well. Like I did that for 2 weeks, no 4 weeks. I lost 15 pounds, and I was like, oh, probably mostly water weight. But you got to start with something that you like that's going to keep you going. It's about what you eat, not really. Yeah, because like some days, like if I don't go to the gym, I say, okay, well, if I don't go to the gym, I gotta eat this, and that. Okay. If I go to the gym, I can say, okay, I can eat this, and that. Okay. So the most I've ever burned, like, okay, I burned like 1,000 calories on a treadmill one time. And I was like, wow, I can eat whatever I want today. So then I see these anorexic housewives in there who are like, look like they're self punishing themselves for eating a Cheeto. And I don't like that. You can see their bones and they're still on the treadmill, like, oh, I ate a Cheeto. And they're like this skinny. They got, their skin is sagging because they don't have no fat in them. They're like anorexic, like housewives that probably married somebody and trying to keep up and look good for them and can't eat. And I'm like, I will never be like that. You know, I feel bad for those wives because that they're punishing themselves on that treadmill because they ate a Cheeto. And I'm not having it. And, they're older. They're like in their 30s, but they look in their 40s because they try to tan and they get these wrinkles and they try to be skinny and then everything starts sagging. And the only thing they got left is this. So they're trying to keep that in shape. And they just look sad. And I'm like, y'all, I ain't got to do that. Just eat the dang Cheeto. You know, but see, they're probably, you know, living in a really nice house. Their husband's probably rich and call them fat if they gain 2 pounds, you know? So I can understand why they're doing it. They might have a prenup. If you gain 10 pounds, you don't get nothing. So they in there working for their divorce. You know what I'm saying? Uh, me and Mickey work out together, right? Mickey Fox from the group. And we always like guessing what people are, why they're working out. I'm like, she working out so she can get paid in her divorce. I already know. Her husband says she can't gain no weight. She on that treadmill because she know when as soon as she finds some evidence, it's on. We're in there like profiling people. It's hilarious. She's working for that divorce. She got a prenup. She got to keep it up. So we're like, I'm glad I can eat. We're like on there. We glad we can eat. Mm-hmm. What do you want to eat after this? So I'm like, I will never be like that. Okay. That's why I didn't sign no prenup. Cause some guys be putting like a lot of guys be putting stupid stuff like that in the prenup. You can't gain no weight. You gotta be the same weight as you was when I married you. If you want something out this marriage, the prenup or whatever. And a stupid woman will sign it. Like, oh, okay, I'll always be thin. You know, they're not thinking. You know, once your metabolism slows down, and you done had some kids, you better get in that gym, or you're not gonna get nothing in your divorce settlement, or if your husband decides to divorce you or whatever. So they in there on making sure they don't breach their prenup. Ah, anyway, I think that's the word about that. Shira, how you can make women keep their vibrant personalities as they grow older? Can they appear youthful? Have a sense of humor. You know, don't be so serious all the time. I think part of the charm of acting youthful is probably because I don't work. Okay, I don't have to be serious around people. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to say yes sir, no sir to nobody unless I want to. You know, it's like be free when you're not at work. Like be free. Don't when you come out to work, leave the work there. You know, don't talk to people like colleagues. Don't talk to people like employees or whatever. Talk to people like people. Like, oh, you know, like when you clock out or when you leave your job or however you leave, go back into the mode before you ever had to work. That's how you start acting. What do y'all want to do today? Ooh, there's so much fun stuff to do. Oh, I don't know. Let's go eat here. Never been there before. Oh, have you heard about, leave work at work. Don't worry about anything else but what you're doing right in that moment. People that live in the moment and know how to enjoy themselves without talking about the past or the future, they're usually more youthful, because time is not as important to them than it is to other people. So, you know, yeah, like I I talk to a lot of people and they're really professional on the phone. I do consulting. They're really professional. Da, 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 da. They sound like the people that call me that I hang up on sometimes. Sorry. Um, and I'm like, how old are you? And they're like way younger than me. I'm like, you about 50 years old. They have no personality, very dry, some of them. I'm like, that's why you can't get no man, because you're boring. They falling asleep on you or they old, you know? These old people, they like to take naps. You got to keep it interesting to keep them awake. So, if you have a dry, blah, 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 blah personality, go look up some damn jokes. Go look up something to talk about that's interesting. Have a sense of humor. Um, some of you ladies have very dry, blah, boring personalities, and that's why you don't get callbacks. Okay, you just blah, like you're the color beige or gray. You have nothing that's interesting about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of men will be like, You know, you look good on your picture, but you're boring. I'm gonna fall asleep on you. I need someone to be the most exciting thing in my life. If I'm gonna put $5,000 in your account every month, I need you to make me happy and smile. I need to be entertained by you. You need to, be able to stimulate me in conversation or make me laugh or something. Because I can't just sit here and stare at you and fall asleep. Okay? So I'm just telling y'all the truth. Imagine if I was single and I was out with some old dude, and we're on our first date, and I'm sitting here like this. I'll have some water with lemon. Um, and can I get the soup with crackers and um, I want salad with no dressing and that's it. Oh my God, I would slap that person. Oh, ma'am, you make me waste my time coming to my house with this robot. No, okay. Um, that's how some of these women are on these dates. They just blah. They just blah. You got to have a personality. Um, I'm like, I wouldn't call you back either. But you have to, y'all, make up one if you don't have one. If you're boring and blah and just want to talk about boring stuff that nobody cares about, make up something. Go find something to talk about. Make up a joke, talk about current events or something. It doesn't matter. Just don't sit there and be blah and monotone and, putting people to sleep. Mhm. Yep. And like if the man is like this, that's fine because he's paying you. But you what? But if you're like this, then he paying for nothing. You know. If the man is blah like that, you still gotta act. Oh really? Oh okay. How's that soup? It look good. Oh yeah, it's really good. Well, I would try it, but I don't know if there's something in there I'm allergic to, but it looks good. You look like you're enjoying it. Okay. So, you know, you come here a lot. Is this your favorite restaurant? Look around. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I like that shirt. Where'd you get? I love that shirt. It looks so good on you. That color really looks good on you. Yeah. Fake it. They don't care. Then when they say something remotely interesting, it's, oh, really? Okay. Tell me more. Well, it's kind of simple. It's just, you know, it's okay. But I'm really glad you came out with me this evening. Means a lot to me. I know you bored as hell, about to fall asleep. Just keep drinking. Can I have another glass of wine? Can we get the bottle? Yes. So, I can't wait to see you next week. When you leave, you good and buzzed. You go to the next place when he go home and go to sleep. So make sure you guys are not making them fall asleep. It should be the other way around. You should be bored and they shouldn't. So if you don't have nothing to talk about, you just sitting there looking at them like, make up something. I don't care. So did you hear about such and such? Wow, that's don't talk about religion or politics though. Leave that alone because that's a no no. I've been watching you for 3 hours. Oh my god. Dang, shoot. I need to go. I really need to go. All right. Well, now it's time to say goodbye. Okay. I hate being bored. That's why you bring your own entertainment. If you get bored easily, have you a few shots before you get there. Be a little tipsy already. You know. Be like, have your phone under the table, going on Facebook, look up, look down like this. Be reading my ebook, you know. Oh, speaking of my ebook, I want to do another one, hopefully. So what kind of book do y'all think would be a good second book to write? Like, what do y'all want in your hand, like reference or what? Book on communication. Oh God, communication tips on how to look nice. Oh, that's on YouTube for free. Dark energy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a book for my other channel for sure. Um, Secrets of Men. Controlling emotions. What not to say. Basic women guide to meeting. Well, see that book. Books like that, like basic things to meet a millionaire, it's not gonna work for everyone. That's why I have to do the videos because and do consultations because there's custom ways because not everybody looks the same, not everybody acts the same, not everyone's the same age. So what works for me is not gonna work for this person. You know what I'm saying? But I could break it down in the chapters how a young woman can get a millionaire, how an old woman can get a millionaire, how an average woman can get a millionaire, how a below average woman can get a millionaire, how a boring woman can get, how a woman with a bunch of kids can get a millionaire. You know, it's all in choosing your victim. Okay, it's not about how you can get one; it's how to choose the person you're going to go after as a target. It's not how you can get one; it's which one is going to be your victim. That's it. See, they don't choose you; you choose them. And that's where y'all keep messing up. Y'all think they looking for you. You need to be looking for them. You need to keep your eye out. Look for the ugliest, grossest one, and like click on their thing and say hi, or click on their thing like a wink or something, or you know, go for the one that you know is going to give it to you. Know that you already know. There's no doubt in your mind. Go for that one. You know, y'all keep trying to go for the one. Oh, he looks okay. He looks decent. He looks nice. He's not that old. He's rich. Okay, maybe he'll like me. Maybe he'll click on me. The ones that's clicking on you, and you know, they're not insanely crazy over you and begging you and I'll do anything for you. You know, that might not be your victim. Look for something in their profile, like the ugly old one. If you like wink at him or whatever on the dating website, and he knows that you're out of his league, he's gonna know you're a gold digger. But if you pick out one specific thing in his profile and take interest in it, like something out of the ordinary, he's not going to think you're just after his money. He's going to think that you read that whole thing and you are really interested in that one thing about him that was unique. Like, oh, you know what? I really admire the fact that you really love and are into archaeology. You know, I used to read lots of archaeology books. I even went on a volunteer archaeology dig. I think that's so cool. It started a conversation like that. I might have seen you before, you know, if you're into archaeology. Have you ever been on a dig? You know, because old man, they like stuff like that, you know. So find something like a little detail in there that you can pick out. Go research it if you don't know about it, and then pop in with that. That way, he doesn't think that you're after his money only. That you just want to talk about archaeology because you know, were into it as a kid and you always found it fascinating and you want him to teach you stuff. You know, don't come in there like you know everything. Like, oh, you know, you want to know stuff from him. So naturally, he's going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm into that. You know, then he's going to start talking and teaching you stuff. And y'all going to build that connection. That's how you choose your target. Right? Okay. Um, decoding it. Now, like if you're young and you can still get like a basketball player and an NFL player and stuff like that, you gotta play dumb. Like you can't know who they are. You don't know their name. You don't even know what sport they play. You know, you're not a groupie. You're like, oh, they'll say hi, I'm such and such. Like, oh, and just introduce yourself. Hi, I'm such and such. And such and such. Ask them what they do. Like you don't even know what they do. Like if unless they're super tall, then you probably know. But if they're like normal height and they could do like, oh, what do? Okay. They'll expect you to know who they are, but you won't. And they'll be like, that's not important. I could buy you a drink or I could take care of you. That's what they're gonna say. Oh, that's so funny. Ha ha ha. I don't know about that. Like just really play on it. Like, oh, I don't know about that. I'm a very high maintenance woman. I don't know if you can take care of me. Oh, believe me, I could take care of you. Get that ego. Not don't know who they are. Say that you doubt that they can take care of you when they say something silly like that. Because they're gonna try to boast. Oh, I don't know. Then they be like, she don't know who I am. She said she had mate. I'm gonna have to show her. What? Then they're gonna be like, hey, call one of their boys over. Hey, yeah, go, call one of their flunkies over, their assistants. Yeah, go get a bottle. Yeah, uh, name some expensive champagne. Yeah, to try to impress you. Like, oh, okay, you got it like that. You must own your own business or something. Still don't know, but you. And they'll like, I play football. Oh, I don't follow sports. Then they'll be like, it'll be refreshing from the groupies. Then they want to impress you because they know that you're not into sports. You don't care about that, and it's like they want to impress you, and you're not looking at them like the hero or this celebrity dude. You're like, I don't know who you are, whatever. I'm still high maintenance. So that's how you do that. You pretend like you don't know who they are, and you treat them like everybody else, but not snooty, but still nice, like you would treat a normal person, but you don't like think that they're all that because you don't know it. You're playing dumb. Remember, even if you know who they are, it's like, oh, I don't know, like I don't follow football, but I'm sure you're good at what you do. Maybe I should start following football. They'll be like, oh yeah, you want some tickets to the game? Bam, you could sit in my section. You know, like, oh, I don't know if I can go. Don't ever say yes. I don't know if I can go. You got a man? No. Then you can go. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave you some tickets at will call. What's will call? Girl, you trippy. Let me get your phone number. I'm gonna call you because I need blah 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 blah. That's how you get it. You gotta play dumb and like you don't care. You don't know what nothing is. They be like, they're gonna like, oh, you're gonna go to the football game. They're gonna impress you by, like, oh, you can come back in the stadium and wait for me when I come out after the game, da 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 da. And they're gonna think that really impresses you because you don't have never experienced this before, and it's gonna be like something that nobody else can do. So if you're going for the athlete, that's what you do. Um, play dumb so they can impress you because they don't get to impress many people because that people are already impressed. So it's like a refreshing thing. Why do some maintenance women still attract broke men? Because sometimes you don't think you deserve a man to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? If you taking care of yourself and buying all your stuff, they can sense that you can buy them something too. But if all your gifts are from other people, they might not be coming up to you. Okay. Has anyone used the site sugardaddy.com? Oh, um, All right, y'all. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go to sleep or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta really find some place to store all these wigs. I gotta put them back in their box. Cause it's getting out of hand. Look at all these wigs. Like a box of wigs. So soft. Um, get a wig roll. Ooh. Good night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see y'all on the next one. Um, Halloween's coming up. Good time of year. Favorite time of year. Um, all the women gonna be dressed in slutty costumes. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.